sorry for the truck noise. Earl's a little growly this morning. But I honestly think this time around when we came through the Custer area, we stayed on the more appropriate side of town. Last time we stayed at the Heartland RV Park, which was truly nice. Nothing against them whatsoever. But we saved ourselves a lot of driving. So we're at the Fort Wilkett Family Campground.
You could pop into town.
Yeah, this is much more central to Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, the Mickelson Trail, Sylvan Lake, and hiking Black Elk Peak. Those are 4 major attractions, I think, in the area. We just saved ourselves a lot of time. So I think definitely stay on this side of Custer State Park if you're going to stay here. I had a very difficult time with the reservation system for Custer State Park.
There's a lot of stuff over there. I don't know what they do over there.
Yeah, I don't know what they do either. I literally could not find a spot. It would not return a result that would fit a 27-foot travel trailer. I was looking for electric minimum because we can deal with water and stuff. Because it's still summer, and on a bicycle ride on the Mickelson Trail, we can't take the dogs, and I'm not going to leave them in an unsafe situation. And I also looked at the National Forest site for out here, and I could not find an appropriate site for us either. So it could be that they were all full, because it is still before Labor Day. But these guys were super accommodating. We came in with 3 nights reserved. We ended up staying 4 nights, right?
Yeah.
And they were able to keep us on our same spot, for that next night. So super nice people. Let me send an Amazon package in here.
Yeah, they're very accommodating, I thought.
Yeah, I would stay here again in a heartbeat.
It just feels different driving through the Dakotas heading east. It changes from country and west to green in the Midwest, and it gets busier and more traffic. After you work so hard to get out west, it's sad to go back. So we're home for one night. We left this morning at 9 o'clock a.m. and got here at 6:30. So that's a long day, but there was an hour time change in there, so I guess it would have been 9 to 5:30. But anyway, we thought we would be staying our first night in Iowa because we picked Iowa, or Sioux City, Iowa, to camp at, which is, if you can hear the traffic, it's right across this river. So anyway, first night in Iowa, but come to find out, we took a turn and went over a bridge and it said, "Welcome to Nebraska."
It's Scenic Park Campground. Can you see my wrinkles?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay.
This morning edition from NPR News. I'm Steve Inskeep.
Hi, we're in Evansdale, Iowa, which is right outside of Waterloo, and we are going on the Cedar River or Cedar Creek Nature Trail. It's part of the Rails to Trails systems here in Iowa. So, don't know what we're going to see, but we're going to see something.
Another day we get to ride from the trailer. I like that. Here we go. All right, we're crossing Cedar Rapids or Cedar River or whatever. Trail's been kind of boring. Pavement's rough, it's old. We go boom, 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 but it's cool to actually get across to a town and see something. Here we are in La Porte City. Well, we've got the second trail closing in less than 20 miles. Street sweeper and brand new pavement. Very promising. Hopefully a smoother ride today. Smoother, cleaner ride. I think we're in Brandon, Iowa. There's more than corn in Iowa. There's also soybean. a brand new corn crib. Woo! It's all shiny.
We just spent the last
Deerwood.
3 nights at the Deerwood Park Campground, which is in the city of Evansdale, Iowa, which is kind of near Waterloo and Cedar Falls. So kind of that's all up here. We chose this place because we were going to ride the Cedar Valley Nature Trail, which is a rails to trails system up this way for 2 days, which we did do. I'm going to let Carl go first. First impressions of the park.
Oh, we would, if I had to come back, I would stay here again, but it's definitely a weird campground. So I would say 98% of the people here are either living here or have seasonal sites. And so hardly anybody came and went, just a couple of us. So
yeah, it's very low turnover, and he's spot on. And you know, we've stayed in other parks before which are heavily seasonal, and I don't mind seasonal campers because they generally take great pride in keeping their seasonal sites up. Okay. Here, I think there was a delineation for those that are living here for various reasons. And they tended to have just crap piled up outside of their camper.
First thing she did was pick up trash for me.
Right. So for me, like literally, I had to pick up trash on the site that we chose to stay on. I did like it because it was first come, first served. We got here early on the Friday before Labor Day, just to ensure that we had a spot.
Which you didn't need to do.
Which we didn't need to do. It didn't really fill up. So what I would say is this, is if you're coming through Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Evansdale, you need a place to stay.
For cheap.
It was $25 for a full hookup site, which is hard to beat. And so
I think the people were friendly enough too.
The people were friendly. And I mean, there were some people that weren't, like the weird neighbors across the way that are living there with like 4 kids or whatever. They were a little different.
Unsupervised.
So my husband was nice to me, and we were a little more cautious with just making sure everything was locked up. I'm sure nothing would have happened, but I just felt better being a little more buttoned up because of that situation. So with that being said, it's very conveniently located off of, what is that, 27 below us, near 380. And again, $25 a night. Can't beat it.
Yep. And Waterloo had a good brewery, so with good IPA. So.
They did. And on our
single speed.
And on our first ride on the Cedar Valley Nature Trail, we were actually able to do the ride from the campground.
Which soon maybe they'll repave it.
Yeah, it has some construction zones. Yeah, so and then we drove out to Brandon to start our next segment of the trail. So all good.
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty.
Peace.
Quick refresher.
Been on the road for 3 months, and this is the first time we've been mowed on, so it's pretty good. And he's doing a decent job not blowing it into the site, so gotta like that. The Forbidden Bridge near Pocahontas State Park, or near Prophetstown State Park. Which is that? So it's dry?
That's muddy. I see mud, but we got around on the dry side.
I think it's pretty cool. Like the first thing you come in, campground, you turn that corner.
Yep.
What do you see? You see a Purdue P. That's how it should be.
That's cool.
Anyway, 3 days here in Prophetstown, and we just love this park. It's a really well designed park, and of course family's here, so it does feel like home. 3 days, though, we could have spent more, but we wanted to get home, and then we're off to Bardstown and a couple nights there, and do a bourbon tour, and then another Kentucky stop, and then Western Virginia, and then home. So sad to leave here, but if you want to go home, you gotta leave. So there you go. Peace.
Which is weird. But I'm a very healthy guy, Rockwood, but I went to my doctor.
But anyway, we're in my old Kentucky home state park, which is on a golf course. It's in Bardstown, Kentucky, and we just did 2 bourbon tastings today. Speed?
Yes, yeah, full speed.
Full speed, all right. Yeah, this is our second time at this park, and we're gonna move to a different one tomorrow to be next to another tasting, and then on to Dalvett. And yeah, it's an interesting campground. I think it's a bit of a party campground, which I don't like too much because it's next to the bourbon, next to the golf, and people cooking. And we've been here before. We had a full service spot before, and just water and electricity today. I think I may advocate, it's an hour drive to our next campground, so I may advocate just taking our stuff with us and dumping there. But pleasant enough, the golf course over here, and it's not too bad once the gophers are gone, and we can walk on the course at night. So let the dogs do their business there. No, not really, but there's a dog park which is a fee-based over here, but we couldn't figure out, or yesterday we couldn't get in quick enough to get approval to get a fob to get in, so we didn't get to go there. But there's a park a small park next door we can walk to, and yeah, it's okay. So there you go, onwards and upward. 2 more campsites to go before we get home. Peace.
Resident.
We made it to Elkhorn Creek RV Park in Frankfort, Kentucky. Just one night here. We're gonna drop the trailer and do some tastings, and then leave tomorrow for Virginia. Not home, but just Virginia. Peace. Hey, that's mine. Drinking mine?
I liked it. And you got a bigger pour, so I was drinking yours down.
We're going to start on your left with our Castle and Key small batch bourbon. We're then going to move to the center with our Castle and Key Restoration Rye. And then we're going to finish up with a gin and tonic cocktail made with our Harvest Gin. I want to get started with that bourbon. I told you outside that we started distilling our first bourbon in November of 2016.
No love can endure.
What's your official reaction?
Oh no, he's a very good guitar player.
Oh, I think.
Can I give you that later?
I was just looking for the facial. Hey, Carl here, and we're at Dalvett State Park. It's literally one of our favorite state parks, or our favorite state park. It's they have 3 campgrounds, and they're real nice. One on the lake, this one, and then there's one further out that is kind of more of an open field, which I think would have good satellite connection, but it's a little bit further away from the hiking trails. Anyway, you can great hiking here. People do mountain bike here, but $40 a night for water and electricity. And we're gonna pack up, and we're gonna literally, after 4 months and 15,000 miles of traveling, we're gonna be home. A 3-hour drive home. Gonna get diesel fuel one more time, and it's kind of surreal. We'll be back in our 1,600 square foot home, which will feel like a mansion, which is actually a small home. But yeah, pretty good trip. We've got trailer repairs to do now, and yeah, it'll be fun to be home and not have to pack up and move, and you flush the toilet and you don't have to worry about seeing it again and all that stuff. So, but yeah, pretty good trip overall, and happy to have been able to spend some time here, and we'll go from there. Peace.
I have some mixed feelings today
About coming home?
Yeah. So part of me is sad because, you know, we have navigated these 4 months, I think, fairly well. We've had some ups and downs. We've definitely had some like personal meltdowns from time to time, but I think that's just part of the deal. But I really enjoyed, I think, all of our stops. I don't think I would have done anything terribly different on our trip.
Oh, the route was fine. Feels like we could have stayed longer, I guess, in Alaska. Maybe a week or 2. We could have stayed longer.
Right.
We were, I think, anxious to come home, and so.
Well, I think we were anxious to be ahead of weather, and we do have some posts around lots of some areas getting snow and things coming in early, and
I would have added 5. I think I would have added 5 days maybe to Alaska. Maybe done Palmer in 5 days. That Whistler or whatever it's called, not Whistler.
So anyway, but that's neither here nor there. So it'll be interesting to be home. It'll be interesting to have more space. I was thinking about today, like, what do I miss about home?
Our giant home.
So I haven't used a dishwasher in 4 months. I've been doing all this by hand. Or we've been doing all this by hand. Also cooking, you know, in an RV camper, like we have a 27-foot travel trailer. It's a very small kitchen. My prep space is like this big, right? And that's for an entire meal. So it'll be interesting to have my countertops back.
Yeah. And TMI, but it'll be nice to have a toilet and use it once and be done with it.
Oh yeah. Not a lot of
to see it
emptying.
again.
Yeah. I would say if you get a chance, take a really big long
Go to
trip.
Alaska.
Yeah, go to Alaska.
We're almost home. I just need to
Death spiral.
we're almost home. We just need to park this camper and get her down the alley. So, and just like that, we've made it. Camper in its little spot at home. And now we get to investigate all the things that broke in our house while we're gone. There you go. And the trailer back on its pad. And we paid for the mowing, so the mowing I guess looks alright, except I guess we didn't pay for our little garden area. Oh my goodness, like, what is this? Is this a tree? It's not a tree, surely not a tree. Oh my goodness, such weeds. And we put plastic down in our garden, which prevented a little bit. Well, that's sad right there that our sod's all dead, and in its place we have weeds, crabgrass or whatever, and that stuff's hard to get rid of. I don't know why grass can't live and crabgrass can. All right. Yep. Oh, buddy, go back. Come on. Come here, buddy. Go, come on.
There you go. All right.
I don't want to. Come here, Clotty.
Go.
Come on.
Go get him.
Okay.